Hey, Radiant Mama. Before we dive into today's episode, I have something extra special to share with you. If you're an entrepreneur who is craving connection, support, and real opportunities to grow your business, this is for you. I want to personally invite you to the Mama Means Business Networking and Mastermind event, a monthly virtual gathering designed to bring ambitious, passionate, purpose-driven mompreneurs together. This isn't just another Zoom call. This is where community meets opportunity. Imagine being surrounded by women who get what it's like to juggle motherhood and entrepreneurship, who see your vision and who are there to cheer you on, share resources, and help you shine. You'll walk away from each event with fresh inspiration, new genuine connections, a chance to promote your business, expert insight, and coaching moments, all in a safe space where you're seen, supported, and celebrated. This is how we rise and thrive together. It's only $5 to reserve your seat, and it could be the best $5 you spent on your business and yourself. Better yet, invite a fellow mompreneur to join you and double the magic because, Mama, you're never meant to do this alone. Now, let's get into this episode.
And I thought to myself, well, that's good information, but I'm a trained opera singer. I sing in theaters of 1,000 people or more with no microphone. I have better information. And then it occurred to me, Mary, what if I get to the next Tony Robbins? What if I get to the next person with a huge message for the world and I share with them all that I learned about being on stage and preparing to be seen and heard? I teach them how to speak according to the laws of nature so that their voice will always be taken care of and nurtured. And that got me out of bed. And I started on this entrepreneurial journey.
Welcome to Radiant Mom Rising. Get ready to be inspired, empowered, and uplifted. I'm your host, Mary Dibble, and in each episode, we dive into amazing stories, insights, and conversations that help moms like you chase your dreams and embrace your worth. Let's rise and shine together. Hey, mamas, welcome back. This has been such a fun weekend for me. I hope everyone had a good Father's Day weekend. For us, our youngest, Cade, just turned 4 on the 13th. So we got to take him to the zoo with his sister, and also we met up with my cousin and her kids. It was really nice. We had a wonderful time. It was crazy, actually. It actually ended up pouring rain like in the middle of the trip, but it ended up being a blessing. So instead of being out there in the scolding hot, we got to have this kind of break of being like cooled down with the rain, and we didn't let it stop us. The kids had so much fun playing in the rain. So we made the best of it, had a great time. So glad we came back and we, let them open some gifts and stuff and hung out with my mom later in the evening. And then the weekend, we, played with the splash pad, cooked out a little bit, just hung out us as a family. And then now it's Father's Day, and we're about to play some Father's Day pickleball with the in-laws. I'm looking forward to that. So today I am sharing some personal reflections from Podapalooza, which was a game-changing event earlier this year that filled my heart and opened my eyes to new possibilities. It was so much fun. I'm in this episode, I'm also not alone. The amazing Monique McDonald joins me, and she's known as the Magnetic Voice Mentor. Her journey from world-class opera singer to powerhouse coach is inspiring in itself. But it's her message for you that's the real magic. We talk about reclaiming your voice, releasing old beliefs, and truly stepping into your purpose as a mom who's here to make waves. So whether you're tuning in while folding laundry or you're on your way to the grocery store, this one's for you. Let's dive in. Hey, mamas, Mary Dibble here. I am in the midst right now, actually, as I'm recording this, in this amazing event called Podapalooza. And right now I have a quick break until my next meeting. I've been actually interviewing people live here at this event, which is incredible. Something I've never experienced before. But I just wanted to go ahead and take this time because it's this experience, this journey is more than I could have ever imagined. Like, I'm still so new in so much of my journey, both personally and business aspect, but at the same time, it feels like I've been doing this forever now. And I've learned so much, and I've learned from some of the greatest minds out there. I'm just truly grateful. And so I just want to come on here and share a little bit about my experience and what's been going on and how I'm feeling, and hopefully motivate you if you're someone who is on the fence, or maybe you have gotten started, but things are rough. Because let's be real, it is tough. It's tough. It can be hard in the beginning, especially when you're trying to juggle all the things. Maybe you're a mom who has a job and you're tired, you hate it, you're ready to be more, you're ready for more, but at the same time, you got bills you have to pay, you have kids you need to feed, you have a roof over your head that you need to keep. So it's like you feel this pull of, I know I'm meant for more. I know that I have something this world needs, but I'm just not sure where to get started. How can I even make this a reality? And I want to help you to really gain some clarity around that and understand that by taking small steps, that is not going to hold you back from achieving everything you desire. If anything, it's going to be the thing that gets you motivated and gets you that momentum towards exactly what you're meant to do. So I just want to encourage anyone listening to, if you can, I know some of you may be driving right now, but if you can take a moment to just close your eyes and take a few breaths in and out, and picture yourself somewhere that feels safe, calming, happy. And as you see yourself in that place, I want you to think about what your life looks like that allows you to come to this place on the norm, or allows you to feel this way on the reg. I want you to really envision how you would love a day in your life to look like. Who are you with? What are you doing? How are you impacting others? And I want you to understand that this is all possible. Maybe not in exactly the way you're envisioning it right now, but maybe so. Either way, this is where you're meant to be, who you're meant to be. And I want you to come back when you're ready and think of one baby step you can take today that will move you closer to realizing your potential, to taking care of yourself, really giving yourself that time to be present and mindful of where you are now compared to where you want to be, and understanding that you're exactly where you're meant to be now in order to get to where you want to go. You just don't see the path yet. You don't see all the things that come along that path, the hills, the challenges, the fallen trees, the things that will push you in another direction or halt you for a little bit. And there'll be a reason for that. So my challenge for you overall is just thinking of one step you can take today, whether it's being like, I'm going to start that morning ritual. I'm going to starting my day with speaking affirmations, taking a little time to stretch and exercise, writing and journaling, starting my gratitude journal. Something, it could be any of those. It could be all of those, whatever you can fit in. But even if it's just one that you can start each and every day off doing consistently. And then I want you to look and see where you're at in a week's time, how you feel in a week's time. Because this stuff that we teach, that we share, that we inspire for you, we don't do it just because. This is stuff that we do for ourselves because it works. It really works. You want a different reality, you want a different outcome for your life, then you're the one who has to make that happen. You are the one that's able to make that happen. But it has to be you. No one else can decide for you. No one else can push you through that. No one else can force you to do it. It has to be you. Now, there are those who will support you and empower you and help keep you motivated because Lord knows that's very important during the journey. You do not have to do this by yourself, nor were we created to be by ourselves. To go out there and just do the thing. Who cares if you don't have all the answers right now? I don't think we're all meant to have the answers right now. I think if we did, like it would be boring or it would mess us up even more. I think the goal is to just live life. Take one step at a time, take one day at a time, and just keep our focus on growing, loving ourselves, being true to who we are, being kind to others, putting ourselves out there, and everything else falls into place. I love this event because it's really allowing me opportunities to meet new people and learn so many incredible things. It's giving me perspective, and I couldn't ask for more. I'm all about learning and growing because the more I learn and grow, the more I get to help you do the same. That's why I do this. It's why I'm sharing everything that I learn and I that I can because I know what you're capable of. I know that you are meant for something. Your voice matters. You matter. Your story has an impact on others and needs to be heard. So let's get into my next guest interview as she is all about getting your voice out there. Monique McDonald, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, my name is Monique McDonald. I'm known to many as the Magnetic Voice Mentor, and I help speakers and entrepreneurs unleash their stage presence and turn their voice into a superpower. And I am a Grammy-nominated award-winning opera singer, and I use my 25 years of expertise on main stages around the world to help speakers and entrepreneurs rock their talk.
I
So I'm
love it.
so happy to be here,
I'm
Mary.
so happy to have you, Monique. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. I think this is truly what I'm passionate about. So I'd love to hear more about your journey. This is a podcast for moms. So please speak to us moms and tell us a little bit about like what led you down this path and what you would speak to them to help them get their voices out there, because that's what it's all about, right?
Sure, absolutely. Well, interestingly enough, what started me on this journey of working with speakers and entrepreneurs and stopping my career as an opera singer is that my mom was my voice teacher and my best friend. I'm an only child, and it was us against the world. And before there was Skype, I mean, before there was Zoom, there was Skype. And she used to warm me up for every performance. And she would end our warm up session by saying, "And remember, when you sing, God smiles."
So
I
beautiful.
know. And what happened was that my mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and passed away 6 months, almost to the day after the diagnosis.
Oh,
And it was very dark days, very dark days. And she was my everything. She was not only my mother, but my confidant, my best friend, my voice teacher. And I decided that I did not want to do the career without her. So I went into a very dark depression and was grieving acutely because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was. I lost the two things in my life that really had defined me up until that time. And one was my singing career, even though that was a choice, that was my choice. And one was my mom. So Netflix became my drug of choice.
I
And I
get
was
that.
flipping through Netflix and came across Tony Robbins' documentary, I'm Not Your Guru.
I love that. Yeah,
I love him.
I do too. Yeah, he
And
changed my
two
life.
things happened to me that day. The first was that I found out that he had a training center where he taught people to do what he did, which was a specific kind of coaching called strategic intervention. And I signed up right away. And then there was a segment where he was doing vocal exercises because his voice was in such bad shape that he could only be on stage for an hour or less. And I thought to myself, well, that's good information, but I'm a trained opera singer. I sing in theaters of 1,000 people or more with no microphone. I have better information. And then it occurred to me, Mary, what if I get to the next Tony Robbins? What if I get to the next person with a huge message for the world and I share with them all that I learned about being on stage and preparing to be seen and heard? I teach them how to speak according to the laws of nature so that their voice will always be taken care of and nurtured. And that got me out of bed. And I started on this entrepreneurial journey. And I just want to say to the moms out there that are listening in your audience, Mary, and to you, who I know you're also a mom, your voice is the most important voice that your child hears. Every time you speak, every time you sing, even if you think you can't sing, it's your voice filled with your love and your energetic codes that are wrapping that child with love and knowledge and understanding and trust in themselves. So, whether you're speaking one to many, your voice matters.
That is so beautiful. And what you do, so magnetic and so inspiring because it's awesome in a sense of like how we can be in such a bad place. And all it takes is that one person. Tony for you at that time was that voice for him. His because me too, he's brought me out of some darkness. So even so, it's like just to be able to be in that place where you open yourself to receive their wisdom and their words. And that's what we're all about. That's what I want to inspire moms to do, to know that they matter too. You matter too. And you deserve to chase after your dreams. You deserve to even model for your kids like what it means to believe in the limitless possibilities and show them that they too get to go out there and make wonders for their lives. And I think
Oh,
I do. I'm so passionate about it and I'm so excited because I turned my life around in so many ways as well. And I'm ready to use my voice. And that's why I started this podcast. It's why I dream of being on
yay.
stage. Yes. And I see myself. I'm going to be on stage. I'm going to be out there helping and inspiring people all around the world. And I believe that, we all start somewhere. And it is so beautiful about this journey, right? Of getting connected with new people and meeting them and just being real and being true to who we are. I think it's truly, truly beautiful how you've turned around and been able to give this help for people. Hey, Mama, quick break from the episode because I need to tell you this. Are you tired of feeling stuck, spinning your wheels, knowing deep down you're meant for more, but not quite sure how to get there? Listen up because I've opened up a few one-on-one coaching spots just for moms like you. This is your chance to get personalized, powerful support to help you stop playing small and finally start turning your goals into real life-changing results. Whether it's launching your business, building confidence, or finding clarity in the chaos, I've got you. Let's ditch the overwhelm and create the transformation you've been craving with the plan that works for your life. Head on over to marydibblecoaching.com right now and schedule your free Radiant Mom Breakthrough session before those spots fill up. Okay, now let's get back to the show. So tell us a little bit about too, like what you do and how that looks like to work with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I have a mastermind for speakers, and although I work with both men and women, I was guided that this mastermind needs to be for women. Women and mothers have given their voice to the men in their lives for many years now. They take care of everyone before they take care of themselves. And they often don't speak up for themselves. And this is my way of creating the space for them to learn how to create a signature talk, if that's theirs to do, how to speak up in relationships, how to release the limiting beliefs that might be holding them back from stepping into their voice and their message for the world. Because when you really think about it, the mothers in the world have the most important job. They are inspiring and nurturing our future.
Absolutely. And this is why I'm so passionate about my mission to help moms in this area because until we really work on being true to ourselves and taking care of ourselves, we'll never really be able to show up for our kids in that way. We'll never teach them that they also have the right to set healthy boundaries, to speak up for themselves. And so it's
Yes.
truly amazing, this work. And just knowing that you are honoring your mom and you're just,
Yeah.
you're taking everything she taught you and now you're giving it as a gift to so many others. Like that's truly, truly beautiful. And I'm so
Thank you
grateful.
so
This is one of my favorite things about what I do is getting to meet people like you and the opportunities to hear your journey, hear your stories, and share it with others to inspire them. And I
Yeah.
encourage anyone out here who is ready to step into that role and get your voice out there, go follow Monique and tell us a little, where's the best place for them to find you?
Yes, they can go to my website. It's called themagneticvoice.com. Or you can look for moniquemcdonald.com. It'll bring you to the same place. And get yourself signed up for a connection call because I'd love to hear from you and see if I have a program for you because I work through my mastermind. I have one-on-one courses. I have smaller courses. One that is, I think, might be very helpful to mothers. It's called Reclaim Your Voice of Power. And it's
Mm.
going back in time and reclaiming your voice and your power that you may have given up because things were happening too fast or it was dangerous to speak up. And literally, we are taking out the trash.
Oh,
We
yes.
lovingly call it taking out the trash, mental and emotional trash, the remnants that may have been left over from events in our lives that we never really truly resolved. And that's one of my favorite programs that I offer. It just helps you get those limiting beliefs and the things that may be in your way of living a life of freedom and truth and authenticity
Yeah.
out of the way.
Exactly. Oh, yes, yes, I am for that. I think that's amazing that you help. So if anyone feels that any of this resonates with them, definitely check her out. And like I said, I know we're a little limited on time, but I do love opening up the floor for any final piece of advice that you'd like to share with the listeners.
Yes, remember that your voice vibrates the world, no matter who you are. Every time you speak, the air vibrates with your voice. Every time you speak, your children can benefit from the love and joy and acceptance that lies in your voice. So remember, when you speak, your voice vibrates the world.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing all of this. Goodness, I wish we had more time to talk because I feel like I could talk to you for a long time. I
Oh,
love it. I
thank
love it.
you,
Yeah, thank
Mary.
you. Seriously, what you're doing is beautiful work, and I'm so excited for you and for those that you get to make a difference and truly impact their lives to get their voice out there. Because you're right, as women, especially for so long, we've been conditioned to believe that we're meant to be in the background. And no
Yes.
more, no
Not
more.
anymore. The world
Exactly.
needs you. The world
Yes,
needs you.
it does.
Thank you for all that you do, Mary.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for your voice and your courage.
That means the world.
Blessings to you.
Blessings to you too. Take care. How amazing is Monique? So glad we got connected. Here are the key takeaways from today's episode. You deserve to be heard. Your voice carries power, truth, and impact that can change your life and your children's lives. You are more than a caretaker. Your dreams and ambitions matter and deserve space in your life. You don't have to take massive leaps. Just one aligned step at a time can create big transformation. You have the ability to break free from old stories and limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. You can find balance between being a nurturing mom and an ambitious woman. Your roles are not in conflict. They're a source of strength. You are a model for the next generation. When you choose self-care and self-expression, you teach your children to value themselves too. You can use your voice as a tool for healing, clarity, and connection, not only with others, but with yourself. Be sure to connect with Monique at themagneticvoice.com today. Thanks so much for listening, Mama. If this episode spoke to you, please pass it along to another amazing mom who could use a boost today. And don't forget to leave a quick review. It helps spread the message and reach more moms just like you. And if you're a mompreneur or dreaming of launching something of your own, follow me on Eventbrite and come hang out with us at the next Mama Means Business networking event. You'll meet powerhouse moms, grow your network, and find the support you need to thrive in business and life. Oh, and before you go, something very exciting is in the works as we inch closer to our 100th episode of the Radiant Mom Rising podcast. I'm not going to share the full scoop just yet, but there's a giveaway coming, so keep tuning in and get ready to celebrate with me in a big way. Lastly, be sure to visit me at marydibblecoaching.com to grab your free clarity call and start taking action toward the life you've been dreaming about today. Until next time, much love.